04, I think we started this. 04, I think it's Halloween. Aiden was...
Was he 10 now?
4. Yeah, he was only 4 years old.
No, 6 years old. Right? No,
he was born in
4.
2000.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, I think 04, we decided to do something in the garage here. Started out by putting sheets up along the tracks of the garage here.
Yeah, it was just inside the garage too, right?
Yep. Just this little square, and then a black sheet on the back and 2 white sheets, and I hung a few chains on the nails above.
Yep.
And
what was the theme on that one?
Nothing. Oh, you know what? It was like hell. It was Satan. Like,
oh yeah.
The devil, basically. It was.
Yeah.
I had the chair in the middle.
Well, the chair was in here the first year.
I had a big wicker chair.
I didn't never notice it the first year.
First year was a wicker chair.
Oh yeah.
And I covered it, and then Helen bought me a fog machine from Spencer's. We were out shopping.
Do you still have the first one?
No, it's over here.
Yeah.
Broken. Yeah, it died. We kept it as a relic. So then we had the fog machine under the chair, big bowl of candy, and I had the chains hung, and I have the devil mask. It's I don't know where it is. It's over there somewhere. I don't know if I put it up yet, but
cool.
It had big long red hair.
Yeah.
And then I had that's when I had the black trench coat I got from Benny's.
Yes, I remember the black trench coat.
Like $20. I got this big black trench coat that was like costumes for years to come. And
well, to be honest with you, the first year I didn't really notice it because we were doing our own thing with the kids, and they were all younger then.
The kids, it was me, and that was it.
It was the second year when you put the chair.
No, the chair was in here still the second year, and we did Darth Vader and Yoda.
I thought you pushed the chair out.
No,
a little bit of
same thing, but I didn't really. I just sat there.
The door was open, and you moved something out.
Oh no! You know what? We made a dummy. We made a dummy devil.
Okay.
That's what we did.
Because I knew something came out of the garage the second year.
We had the chair. Yeah, you know what we did? What came out was I had the 10x10 tent, and that extended out.
That's what it was. Okay.
On the other side, and we cobwebbed it and put black lights in there.
Yeah, because
that was the first year.
That's what caught my interest.
That kind of extended, and then each year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you saw it, and it was.
Yeah, that's what caught my interest.
And Trav was involved. Trav, my buddy Trav was Yoda.
Okay.
And he made the soundtrack for Star Wars, and I was Darth Vader, and I wore the trench coat the second year.
Yeah.
And then I had the Darth Vader mask, and then we bought the sabers, and we had a battle out in the yard.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And then I think my brother Greg showed up, and he was dressed up as a zombie prince. And we were playing Thriller, and he was out in the yard doing the worm. Yeah, we had the graveyard.
You were doing a graveyard?
It was a mini. It wasn't as big.
Yeah.
It was small.
Yeah.
It was small. It was real small.
That's cool.
We had a few graves from my parents, and
then
I think the next year is when we decided. That's when we collaborated. Like we were like, okay, you know what, we could do something.
I came over at the next day after Halloween. Yep. I think and we were talking. Or was it the next year?
No, it was the next year. We talked about doing something different, and
That's right. Yeah.
What can we do with this? And you know, we tried collaborating, and
then I introduced you to your side yard.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's what I told him. You know,
like, let's do it over there. We can make this thing go all the way down the whole side of the yard. And we tried to figure out how to build it, like how to actually make the structure, like plywood, scraps.
Well, then I came up with a bunch of
fence. You said someone
fencing.
had some fence.
From my stepdad.
Perfect.
In my mom's house. We got a bunch of 6-foot stockade fence, and then you got some more, and then the fence just rolled into more and more. Then we made a labyrinth, or maze, whatever you want to call it. And then it just snowballed from there. 7 years later, into the madness you see.
Every year grew. And then let's see because what were you? What was the character first year? The first year you were involved, we didn't have Leatherface, did we? Because I bought Leatherface.
No,
I bought Leatherface, the mask, planning to be Leatherface.
Right.
And I was like, this thing does not fit me, but I know who will fit.
Yeah, because it's huge. I mean, it fits my head.
Born Leatherface.
That's right. We have the same build.
And then the following year, I came across the cape, the apron.
Yeah. Well, I think I was Leatherface from the get-go, though.
I don't know. You might have been.
I think I was.
The first year, you might have been. I might have bought that might have been the first year.
But we didn't have any tunnel in the backyard, though.
No.
We only had the side tunnel.
You had the stainless table, and we had the tripod thing.
Yeah.
With the neighbor's kid in it screaming.
That's right. That was right.
Then we also had the other guy in the front, Tim, and the other girl, his wife there, girlfriend. They were in the front. He was the guy who And that first,
yeah.
Here's some old video from that. That was the first year.
Yeah, the first good year of the thing. Then the next
My
year,
cousin Seth was involved.
Right.
The next year, I think after he was involved.
Then we had Griff the next year with the stainless table as the Dr. Feel Good or whatever you want to call him out there, chopping up body parts and throwing them. Also, that was the year I got bit.
Yep, that was the second year I think you got
that.
the third year I think you got bit.
It was third year, yeah.
Second or third year, because the first year we had the coffins inside. The first year we did the labyrinth, the maze.
Yeah.
We had Bobby.
Matter of fact, Bobby got punched in the face.
Yep, Bobby got.
You come open the coffin, the guy plowed him right in the face, put him right back in it.
He did, and I was across from him.
Yep.
And he was in the coffin that popped open, and he kept getting popped.
Yeah, it was just one of those things.
And you were out back with the table, and you had the body parts, and you just kind of chased them.
Yeah.
And then we incorporated the saw.
Actually, because I don't think I used the saw the first year.
No.
I was only chopping up parts and throwing them. It was the second year that I used the saw.
I don't know. I think you had the saw.
Did you have the saw already?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
That'd be crazy for you not to have the saw with Leatherface
I
right from the get-go. Yeah, you did. You had the saw, you had the mallet, you had a whole setup back there. It was good. 2 years we did it like that.
Yeah.
And then we came up with the maze. So we did 1, 2, and then the third year, the maze. Third year, I said
So
we got to do
4,
something more. I went out and I took my parents' trailer and I drove around and I went to Eagle Fence and I went in and I was like, what can I have? And she said, you have all this, and that. And I just loaded it and filled the trailer up, brought it home. And I was like, Roland, here we go. We got
4-foot section.
We got something we can do here.
That's what we needed.
And then we created the tunnel. That was it. We just did it. We made the tunnel and it was done.
Yep.
And we did that for 2 years. Did the tunnel the same way for 2 years in a row.
Yep.
And then so that would bring the fifth year. And then the fifth. This was the sixth year.
The sixth year we extended the tunnel. No, this is the 7th year.
This is the 6th year doing it. Yep.
Okay, so the 6th year then we added the Freddy Krueger room at the end.
So, and that's basically where we're at. We just, all we did was shorten the tunnel and add the big room on, which made it pretty cool, I think.
And as you know, every year went the quality of the
so I think it was
the decorations. Some of the actors that we got inside got better.
Recycled materials we use.
Yep.
Job lot.
More
one of the
fog.
best places that I've gotten most of my best props from Job Lot and the hardware store. So
that brings us up to present day.
Pretty much. Well, characters we get. I think the second year was you and I. Griff was around. Scotty's.
Well, technically it was 3rd and 4th year because you had 2 years on your own.
Right, but I'm leaving them out. Yeah,
from the tunnel days, right?
Second year we did no tunnel. It was you and I.
Yeah.
And I don't know if my cousin was involved for that.
Yeah, Seth
the
was.
second year he was involved for 2 years.
Yeah, because I remember on the first year that was with Seth, I was hiding out in the back corner.
Yep.
And
with the tarp back.
With the tarp thing, and then I stood in the corner, and he actually backed right up to me.
Yep, that's right.
He was standing in front of me, and he never knew I was there.
Yep.
I regret not killing him that night.
Yeah.
And I wished I got him and scared the crap out of him on that one. But,
yep. Yeah, he was the That's right, because he was the skull guy with the neck vein that we had inside the thing this year near the dark tunnel there.
Yep.
He was that guy the first year. The third year when we did the second year that you were in it, when we didn't do the tunnel, he was the skull guy.
Yeah.
And then the third year we did the tunnel.
Right.
And that's when we started doing the makeup.
Yes.
That's right. So the third year doing the maze, we started with the makeup as well. Because Seth and I were zombies, and my brother Greg was a zombie.
Right.
Or just like a whatever.
Right, and that's when Greg was in the ceiling too.
Greg was in the ceiling there.
Each year progressed, new gags, new things.
The following year, we lost Greg, we lost Seth, and we gained. So it was the 5th year. Yep. It was the 5th year.
We gained Justin.
We didn't have Greg. We had Seth still. We lost Greg. It was me, you, him, and then we had Bobby and Chris.
Yep.
We had EJ one night.
Yeah,
Scotty was here.
She was short-lived, and Scotty's been
here for something. Yep.
For most of them, right? Yep.
And then let's see, and then the 5th year we had that was when we had Justin, Michelle, and we incorporated Jen as the alien behind the bulkhead.
Right.
And then last year, we had the same cast. This year, excuse me, we have the same cast. We had Justin, Michelle, Russ out in the yard. Myself, Roland, Chris, Bobby, Dawn, Savina, Scotty,
and of course our
Justin,
our illustrious
and
film
Michelle,
crew over here.
Jen this year
Nick
was
the Monkey Man and Marissa, my lovely daughter, number one, the guy in the corner.
We also had Jen
which had more scares than I did with the chainsaw, if you can believe that. It's crazy, but she was. You can't really see her through most of it, but she was pretty good. She scared the crap out of quite a few. So.
And then this year we have us.
And well, we won't know what the cast is till this.
No. I mean this year,
yeah.
present. We have the same cast, but we added Aaron. We also added Mike.
Yeah, Aaron and Mike.
We also added Danny.
Yeah, my brother Dan. We got involved this year.
Marissa, she was more part of the
she's usually been filming or
she's usually involved in film and photography.
This year.
And
Judy actually was always been in it too. But
Judy is the Headless Horseman.
We forgot about the Headless Horseman up front. We
Yep.
didn't even mention that.
No, we didn't. We had the Headless Horseman 2 years in a row. That was the year before
gag.
last.
That's right.
Headless Horseman, and that was Judy's part. That was huge. Going up and down the road.
That was a great gag. Yeah,
out.
that was a great gag. Maybe next year we'll have the Headless Men will ride again.
Yeah, something. And then Judy was a fill-in in the cage this year.
Yeah.
And so we had Jen out in the van as the meat wagon. We had the meat wagon out there, which was a success. And then we had Danny right next door.
We took over Aiden's place
on the executioner stand.
Yep, the executioner.
And then we had Russ, who was a Civil War zombie Minuteman guy.
But I think one thing we didn't mention here, the whole thing, is what this really started for.
Yes, exactly.
But the one thing it really started
the whole point. My son's birthday, Aiden, was born 2000, Halloween. He was born around 9 o'clock, I think. It was like 9 o'clock. At night, yeah, 9 p.m. 9:08 or something p.m. on Halloween night.
So it started out as a birthday party tribute celebration thing, and
because we had we would
the rest.
Yeah, that's right. That's the whole how it all really started was because we would have a costume party every year.
Yep.
Every year we'd have a huge costume party, and then when Aiden was born, it just made it even better. Like it was a birthday party, costume party, and then that's kind of how it progressed from there.
Yeah,
it's like
sure did.
There's a reason to bring Halloween back. We got let's bring this. Let's do it.
And I think it's and what we've done here it's really, and the sake of sounding corny, like you talked about before, it kind of brought the neighborhood together a little bit. But it gets the neighborhood involved. Yeah. And we've had a lot more.
Yep, we had Wayne help out.
Yeah, we have a lot more people. Even if they don't help out, though, they still come and participate.
And Donald.
We don't really get a whole lot of negativity. Everybody's pretty much behind us. I mean, this is a month and a half long thing that we do. It's not an overnight thing for us to put this together.
September, October, November.
We're still in December and we ain't put it all away yet. So
and pretty much, it's definitely 3 months of non-stop. Period. It's non-stop.
But it's fun.
It's about
been a good
fun.
Run. Well, let's we have many more to go, buddy.
Absolutely. So that's what it's all about. The fun.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. It's a wrap.
Yeah.